That's a Wakers Club. What's up? I was talking to Simon and he asked me if I can talk about ways that women leave an imprint on you. So I got my notes, and one is a very feminine, right? A lot of women are just naturally very feminine. Well, I'd say more environment than naturally, because I guess if you put her in a situation where she's able to be feminine, then she will be feminine. But there's just some women that are like G.I. Joe type of women who are just cool. You don't feel like you're trying to grind gears. You're not trying to do things. They just go with the flow type of women, right? A woman like that will more than likely imprint on you and leave an imprint on you, and they will remain with you at the back of your mind in whatever relationship you continue on with. Number two is great sex, right? I talk about sex a lot. I'm kind of embarrassed, but what the hell? There will be some women that will make you come in 20 seconds. And, bruh, if you have not experienced that, then good for you, but you will. And it's usually these types of women who you cannot keep, right? You know, validating a woman is you cannot run from validating a woman, right? It always will happen. You just getting hard, you going up to a woman and asking her for her phone number and asking her out on a date, that's validation in and of itself. So if she makes you finish in 20 seconds, 30 seconds, she's going to imprint on you. Usually these are the baddest women that you will have, like the baddest women that you will have. In most cases, you will compare every single relationship after that with that particular woman. I had this one girl I used to see on and off when I was like 19, 20 years old, and well, I'm 26 now, and she was super bad, like super bad. I'm talking pretty in the face. Her body was banging curves, bruh. She was bad and feminine from the jump, and I was broke. Well, I'm not exactly the richest person now, but broke out of my mind. And this chick was down, like for me, that type of thing. Super bad, and she would make me finish in like seconds. I'm talking 10 seconds, bruh. Like, bruh. Every single girl after that, I have tended to compare to her. Does she really get you as into it as she did? In most cases, that's what I mean. So she left an imprint on me, and I think that if you experience that in your life, you're more than likely going to be imprinted on by that woman. Three is she pays for dates. Now, we're not looking for sugar mamas, right? We're not looking for sugar mamas, but I'm talking you've been with someone for 5 years, 6 years, even 3 years, and she has not paid for a single date ever. Nothing. Not even an Uber. Absolutely nothing. Not even a haircut. She has not paid for shit for 5 years that you've been with her. That one, you're not going to really remember much about her. You pay for everything consistently. I'm not saying that your woman should be paying for stuff. She shouldn't. Okay, it really depends on the dynamic of your relationship. But ideally, you as a guy, you should be paying. But if your woman goes out of her way to make a payment for something, even though you stop her and say, hey baby, I got this, right? Even just a not consistent gesture, but she often gestures to make payment towards something, right? It will usually be type of appreciation of what you've done, or out of her own free will, she just goes out of her way to do it. That will leave an imprint on you, yeah. And then she raises your SMV. SMV is something I coined from a couple of guys on YouTube, Austin Dunham and AMS. SMV is sexual market value, right? So she raises your SMV. If you remember these guys in high school who seemed to be bums, but not the most attractive, right? They were short, and they are not really into sports or anything like that, but they walked in with this super bad babe that everyone in the school wanted to bang. You know, they were strutting their stuff, right? Like, bruh, I hit that and everything. Usually every other woman in the school, sometimes even teachers, wanted to sleep with these guys. And that means the woman that were with raised their SMV. And yeah, in some cases you can have a super bad babe who raises your SMV and you go into a restaurant and everybody in that motherfucker is looking at you. Every woman wants to sleep with you, and every man in there wants your girl, but they look at you and they're like, I can't compete with that, I can't compete with that. For whatever reason, maybe you're tall, maybe you make her laugh, whatever the fuck. They cannot compete with you, but they want to be that type of thing. So she raises your SMV, right? You're there chilling with a bad bitch, and now you're with a ogre. With a I saw Snow White yesterday, and one of the seven doors, Grumpy, right? You're not chilling with Grumpy. Yeah, well, a month ago, 2 months ago, you were with fucking Snow White herself. So she raises your SMV, and that in most cases will leave an imprint on you. You will even have girls later on, I'm talking years after, ask you, hey, what happened to so and so? What happened to Jessica from who you used to talk to? She was bad. Now no one knows you. You're irrelevant type of thing in the dating scene. And lastly, there's no manipulation, right? Yesterday, I was talking to a friend who is in a long distance relationship, and he told me that his girl is trying to play games or anything, something like that. Maybe not games, but she misses him, and just wanted to try to get consistent attention from him and all that. It can be perceived as losing interest, or it can be manipulation. It's one of the two. It's more than likely manipulation, because if you've been seeing someone consistently and you've been doing everything correctly, you've not been a bum that is sitting on their mama's couch, or like sitting on their mama's couch, doing nothing, eating Doritos and drinking soda every day, not going to the gym, you're not working on your property, you're not doing anything, then obviously, bro, you're going to hustle. But no manipulation. Most women who will leave an imprint on you will not manipulate you. They'll not even feel the need to, because they just want you. They just are naturally drawn to you. They are accepting and willing to do whatever the hell you want. That type of thing. So yeah, man, that's how women leave an imprint on you. And so it's a good thing. It is a good thing to have an imprint on somebody, as long as you do not let it consume you and define you, right? Yeah.